Take two, action.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we are working on more multiplying with exponents. And last time we multiplied with exponents, we were doing some work with numbers with different base numbers. So we had 2 to the 4th times 3 to the 6th. And Selena, what did we have to do first before we could multiply?
We had to solve each part.
We had to solve each of the powers before we could go on. This work, I want to show you, I'm going to show it with the material. You won't be able to do it with the material at home, but you'll be able to see how this works. This time we're going to take numbers, we're going to begin with 2 numbers, but we're using the same base. So in this one, we're going to take 3 cubed, and we're going to multiply it by 3 squared. So 3 cubed times 3 squared. That's the work we're going to do. It looks like this, 3 cubed times 3 squared. I'm going to switch us to the video of the material so that you can see what's happening. This material, since it's so pale, the pink is so light that I think it'd be hard to see. So we're gonna set up our space here. We're gonna roll out a math mat to cover our workspace. Selena's been looking at a miniature math book. We're gonna set that out of our space here. Here's our equation, 3 cubed times 3 squared. Oh, it's hard for you to see that. Okay, I'm gonna switch out of this view so that you can see it clearly. Okay, I have to turn down our volume here. Okay, then we won't be echoing quite so much. Okay, so we're working with 3 cubed times 3 squared. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use our cubing material, which I have set to the side here, and 3 cubed looks like this. This is our 3 cubed. It's 3 times 3 times 3. It's 3 cubed. And I'm sorry, the light from the windows is very bright when we have it in this view. So it's got some reflection going on there. So here we have 3 cubed. Now we're going to take 3 cubed and we're going to multiply it by 3 squared, which remember we talked about the parts. This is the multiplicand. 3 cubed is the multiplicand and 3 squared is our multiplier. This tells us how many times we're taking our base. So what is the value of 3 squared? What is 3 squared? Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, it would
3 squared.
9.
9. So so when we're talking about 3 squared, the value is 9. The square of the 3. It's hard for you to see because it's. I'll put it this way. The 3 square has a value of 9. So we need to take 3 cubed 9 times because the value of 3 squared is 9. So are you following along?
Yes.
We need to take 3 cubed 9 times. Okay. So here we have 3 cubed 1 time. And we have 3 cubed 2 times. And we have 3 cubed 3 times. And we have 3 cubed 4 times. I'll give a little bit of separation so you can see. I was trying to go back and forth with them so you can see it. Here we have 3 cubed 5 times. And 3 cubed 6 times. And 3 cubed 7 times. 3 cubed 8 times. And now we have 3 cubed 9 times.
We used all the squares.
We did use all the squares. This material is limited in a way that this is the largest we can build with this. Okay, so here we have the 3 cubed times 3 squared, which was 9. 3 squared is 9, so it's 3 cubed 9 times. I want to write oh, I don't know what I was going to write down. I was going to write something down, but I don't know what it was. So let's find out what our what we have here. We have okay. So now that we have our numbers all laid out, we have our 3 cubed, and we took it 9 times. We multiplied it by 3 squared. So I want to look at this because we want to write our answer in the form of, I don't know if you can see me or not. Let's see if we can come back to gallery view here. Okay, so that was an awkward view for me to try to look up and down at the same time. So here we have 3 cubed taken 3 squared times, or 3 cubed taken 9 times. We want to record our answer in within the like powers of 3. We want to record with a 3. So we're going to look at this and we're going to see 3 to what power is our answer going to be. So this is what 3 cubed looks like. So let's see if we have 3 cubed, then when we take that to the 4th power, 3 to the 4th power, we have 3 cubed, and then we have to take this 3 times, and so we're going to move these over. So this is 3 cubed, and this is 3 to the 4th power. And if we take this 3 to the 4th power and add it to what we've got over here, we end up with 3 to the 5th power. They are all falling apart because I moved them a little bit. Okay, this was 3 cubed. When they were 3 in a row, that was 3 to the 4th power. And now it's 3 to the 5th power because it was 3, and 3 of those was 3 to the 4th, and then 3 of those is 3 to the 5th. So the answer to 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 2nd, or 3 cubed times 3 squared, is 3 to the 5th power. 3 to the 5th power is what our value is. Do you see some connection between our exponents there?
The 3 plus 2 is 5.
Yes. So Selena noticed that when we had 3 cubed times 3 squared, and that equals 3 to the 5th power, that you can add the exponents. If the base of what you're working with is the same, in this case it's both 3, then when you're multiplying, you can add the exponents. So 3 to the 3rd times 3 to the 2nd, you just add the powers together. If this would have been something like 5 to the 5th plus 5 to the 4th, or 5 to the 5th times 5 to the 4th, the answer would be 5 to the
5 to the
9th, 5 to the 9th. So that's one way you can do this. So if you're multiplying exponents and the base is the same, you just add the exponent together to get your answer. I don't know if this video will ever see the light of day because this is a really challenging concept and the material is, you can't really see it. But maybe this is just destined for the outtake file. We will see. But when you're multiplying exponents and the base is the same, you can add them. Okay. All right. See you next time. Bye-bye.